I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas.
The moral of the story is here. If you dress half naked, you can be a distraction, and so people won't understand what kind of idiot you are. This is a silly, stupid woman, and any man that gets involved with her, especially after seeing this video, deserves anything that's coming to you.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and I want to give peace and salutations to the elect. Now, I haven't done a lesson on the wickedness of these women in a long time, so I guess this is overdue. But what I watched earlier today, the video I just played, it was real disturbing for me, man, because if you have children, then you kind of automatically put yourself in this situation, right? How she talked about how she called child services on her boyfriend to go to his house, and you know, with the potential of them doing an investigation and taking, you know, the guy's kids away, all through a lie, all through a bunch of lies, right? So, you know, when you put yourself in this position and think about how that could potentially happen to you, it's really vexing. It's truly, truly vexing. And I'm going to just say this off the top. May Yahawah Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI destroy, may he bring a gruesome judgment upon this woman for her actions, okay? For the story she just told. All right, and you know, I'm appreciative for the woman who came after, the woman at the bottom of the screen, you know, who mentioned, you know, this is just straight stupidity, and if any guy was ever to deal with her, then, you know, you got what's coming to you. You know, that's your own fault, because yeah, you can be taken by a woman's looks and her body and her, you know, this, that, and the third. So, you know, first things first, you really got to be careful out here, you know, with these women, and not allowing them to take advantage of you, man. You know, because women will, you know, they'll take it to the limit to play you. They'll do what, you know, they'll do whatever, say whatever, and you know, just to get you to, you know, play the role of a simp. You know what I mean? You know, and like the woman said at the end, you know, if you were to deal with a woman like this, if you were to give her the time of day, then it's basically on you. You know, you got to take the consequences of dealing with a woman like this, and don't get blinded by her looks. All right. So first, let me just I didn't have this plan, but let me just get this first. This is the book of First Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 26. It says, "Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished and erred and sinned for women." Yeah, so, you know, there's a whole culture of just men simping nowadays, being complete simps for these women, and not having any real backbone when it comes to dealing with women in relationships, and you know, backing up with these women and their wickedness and all this different type of stuff, man. It's just got to the point where, you know, men have really lost their way out here due to women. You know what I'm saying? And as the scriptures say, many there be that run out of their wits for women. Okay, you know, women will have a man losing his goddamn mind out here. Okay, spending all his money, losing his mind, forsaking his family, his children. Okay, forsaking his relationship with the Lord, with YAHAWASHI, or what, it's really like that out here. So you got to be careful, man. All right, and this is a goddamn disgrace what we just witnessed. I'm gonna play it one more time. All right, and then I'm gonna get some other scriptures.
I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful.
And the thing that got to me the most is the way she was laughing, and the pride behind it, and the evil behind it. You know what I mean? That's again, may YAHAWASHI bring swift, heavy judgment on her. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, and verse 10. And I'm gonna tell you something about the scriptures. The scriptures don't miss, man. The scriptures don't miss when it comes to it don't miss when it comes to nothing. But with these women, man, the Lord done told us about he warned us about these women. All right, here in Babylon the Great, Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord YAHAWASHI thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the street. So yeah, these women are your enemy, man. These women are your absolute enemy. Okay, because if you could muster up the stomach to do something like this to a guy that you dated, who you may have potentially, said that you love and cared for at one point, and you could call him people on him and have his kids taken away over a lie. That is next level wickedness. Okay, this is why Babylon the Great has to be destroyed. This is why the judgment that's written about these women is written the way the way it is, man. All right, you better off, man, just not giving these women the time of day, man. Especially women like this. You could look at her and tell that she's trouble. Look at the way she's dressed. Look at her hair color. Look at her makeup. Look at the prideful look on her face. Everything. This is a big ass red flag. No pun intended. But look at her hair is. You know what I mean? That's an indicator, man. Just everything about her is a red flag, and you want to just stay the hell away from women that look like this, that sound like this, that dress like this, that act like this. Okay? Because it ain't gonna get you nowhere but destroyed, man. All right? And ultimately this goes back to the curses, you know what I mean? Written of in Deuteronomy. All right? Now, I also have this, I always pull this up because we actually went into this a little bit at camp this past Saturday. And this is just more information and just more to see when it comes to these women, man. All right. We was going into, how, one of the elders who was with us, the elder bishops, was going into this, and he mentioned how here in Babylon they've incentivized the destruction of the household, right? They've incentivized women turning their backs on their husbands, on their spouses, on the family structure, for their own benefit. They've incentivized it, meaning, there is a benefit in the women for them to, leave their divorce, leave their spouse, break up the family structure, go their separate ways, be independent. All right. This is the article from people.com. It says Anthony Anderson, who's an actor, well-known actor, All right, Anthony Anderson ordered to pay $20,000 a month in spousal support to ex-wife Alvina. All right, underneath it says the Blackish alum must pay his former spouse Alvina Anderson a monthly base pay of $20,000 according to court documents obtained by People. Now, this is just completely out of line and disrespectful, and this is Babylon the Great. Okay, this is the possibilities here in Babylon the Great. Okay, where you can you $20,000 a month in spousal support. Come on, man. This makes this woman your enemy, especially Eve, the so-called black woman, because she'll take your money and won't feel no remorse. You know what I mean? Knowing she ain't earned a goddamn dime of it. All right. Now, underneath it, it says Anthony Anderson and his ex-wife Alvina Anderson have settled their divorce nearly 19 months after their second split, with the actor ordered to pay $20,000 a year, $200,000 a year in spousal support per their divorce settlement. Now, you see this here. It says, in court documents obtained by People, Anderson, 53, will pay his former spouse a monthly base amount of $20,000. However, should the Blackish actor gross income be in excess of $2 million per year, he must pay Alvina 20% of that gross amount, which could increase her payment to $400,000 for the year. That is absolute disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. And may YAHAWASHI destroy Babylon the Great, Esau, Edom, these other heathen nations. May this beast system be destroyed tonight. Come on, man. This is just out of bounds, man. But like I said earlier, this goes back to the curses. Okay, something that we must endure here in America under the enemy, under the wicked. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 30. All right, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. And the reason why I wanted to bring this scripture out, because it says, thou shalt betroth the wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Guess what's going to happen to this man? Okay. Now his wife is going to go take his money, find another man. They're going to live off the money that he has to pay. Okay. The house that this man built. Okay. He won't dwell in that house anymore. She will, off the foundation that he built. This is complete and utter, just complete wickedness, man. All right. Get my notes here. I got my couple of scriptures here lined up. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus. This really pissed me off today, man. Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 16. It says, I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Okay. And I bet you Anthony Anderson, right, is feeling this way now. Right. I bet you he's feeling it now. I bet you the dude that dated this goddamn demon, Slakia. I don't know how that happened. I know the guy that dated this goddamn demon wishes he rather dwell with a lion than this funky. Verse 17, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit amongst his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Okay? And that's the majority of men, man. That's the majority of men. The majority of men just sigh bitterly over the women, over the wickedness of this woman. Verse 19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And if you could bring yourself to do something like this, then yes, all wickedness is little but to a woman, man. But the wickedness of a woman, nothing compares. All right? These women are petty. They got demons on them. All right? Stuff like this is just it's just crazy, man. This is just crazy, man. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. Women have completely gotten away from the order, from the scriptures, from righteousness. All right, 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is YAHAWASHI, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of YAHAWASHI is the Most High. Yeah, the head of the woman is the man. But these women don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about order or doing what's right according to the Lord. They don't know the Lord. Okay? Their God is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay? Who has lifted them up in his last days to have a pedestal to spew their wickedness and to be evil. That's who their God is. Okay? And that's why the judgment is coming for them the way it is. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. I'm going to close it out here on this. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall not fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Okay? The judgment for these women, you careless daughters, okay? Especially those of the tribes, okay? There's a lot of judgment coming upon these women for their wickedness, man. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, because these women are at ease. And who put them at ease? Esau, Edom. Okay? He's giving them comfort here in Babylon. He's giving them a bunch of comfort through his how does the scripture say it? Hold on. Through his unrighteous decrees, okay, like it says in Isaiah 10. Isaiah 10 and 1, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah, these unrighteous decrees, this is an unrighteous decree. Right? You can't take a man's hard-earned money and give it to some funky black, yo, man. That's an unrighteous decree. All right, that's an unrighteous decree. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. So woe unto Esau, Edom, man. Okay, and woe unto you who have fallen and fallen in line and done the bidding of Esau, Edom. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you were edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.